three deep, because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Mariota hands to Henry, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra...
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. Play fake. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a three-score game, though, fourth quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Quinn. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down, here's Allen. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Hot.
One final try here for Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football.
Did she actually take her blindfold off or no? She's Gucci.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left, and he can't.
This kid was complaining in the chat. So I've been sitting in the pocket because he said I've been rolling out. But every time this guy comes past the line, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and take a sack? So I've been sitting here, standing flat-footed, throwing the ball too. Oh, whack.
That's often a play that you make. You feel
So I'm just going to scramble now.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
See, look. Nada. Stand in the pocket. Do nada.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans
Why'd you turn it down so much?
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Able to get away. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 16
That's
yards
crazy.
on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Gun!
It's Scarborough again. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh yeah, the blind people. I forgot about that. Dory with the pick. What? Thought that's the whole blind community.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. 43 yards.
Detroit!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Dancing to his left.
I guess.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh my God!
Almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Detroit!
Now Allen, gotta have this one.
Good catch. Should have picked it. Oh, Malcolm.
So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Oh, I fucked up. That's on him.
Macklin's got it for
Switch
Bills
it.
touchdown. Jeremy Macklin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Oh, I'm calling a pick next drive. Here we go.
Cuts this lead down to 13. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Ooh, almost had him.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Just
stick
past
work.
The 30-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And running with power here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And Walker with it over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does.
Guess I wasn't supposed to roll out there. Just sit in the pocket the whole time.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Mariota steps away to his left. And
You
it is
idiot.
caught, but the back
Jesus.
judge right there to say incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit.
Okay, look at him.
And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
Bro, what are you doing?
Take
the ball, bro.
Give him 30 yards there. First down now, but that clock rolling.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is...
But Dory, why are you getting burnt? Get
Get
out of
He's
here,
got to find a way
bro.
to get his head around and make a play on the football.
This home crowd are happy with that call.
Jesus.
I like the way you said happy there, right?
Oh,
Good
Jesus,
guys
bro.
didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. LaShawn Sims with the INT.
Yeah, it's 2. Let's go.
Yet
Knucklehead.
another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Throwing here, Mariota being chased out left. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Looking deep here for Dion Lewis. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
GG, bro.
That time for the Titans. 54 yards. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Titans, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to...
Vegas was not there. Mexico City. Porque my team is 0-4. Jesus. Eagles. Man, that's right. Let's do this shit. Switch pants quick.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the London Monarchs. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The boy's out. Boy is out on the kick return. Boy is out. Boyo is out on the kick return. Oh no! Amir Abdullah ran it back. 108 yard return.
Guys have taken a first quarter lead. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team to just score their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure.
Can't believe he's sitting behind me like this right now.
Try and get another big score and a big one early.
Honestly, I have no idea who's on this team, so let's make it rock, baby.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go on for broke down.
Take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. First and 10. Here's Wentz.
Jesus Christ, who is on this team?
He's brought down. Clay Matthews. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for
Aaron
him
Donald.
on the year.
Clay Matthews. What team is this? Who did I play like this?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Wentz now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down again.
Fuck it. You gotta play this way, I'm gonna play this way. That's the only thing we can do.
Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure.
Wow. Wow. Why would you not cut up field like that? Like, you see there's one receiver. Jesus Christ. This dude's returning punts. Clay Matthews. Like, what team is this, dude? This is so fucking dumb.
Sack number 8 for him on the year.
This dude have Clay Matthews. He's 38. Like, yeah, that's somebody I want on my team.
And it's fielded at the 34. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, it's gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
It's our ball.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will go out of bounds. And they're still short of the line to gain. So this is going to be a turnover on downs here.
It should be a turnover on downs.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Goff. It's incomplete. Took a a shot, couldn't connect. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now gone. This is close. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Super 66.
Now Goff on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there before. And part of you keeps thinking, they've got to run it at some point, right? They've got them really mixed up at this point. If I were them, I'd keep pressing the advantage. They're throwing it really well.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure.
No way.
And he's got it.
No way. Across the middle. Wow.
1st and goal.
Wow.
I have no crystal ball up here.
Wow.
I can't truly see into the future.
No matter what I would have did there, I was
Pressure
screwed.
on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing. They're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jared Goff, the GOAT.
His 19th
The GOAT of
touchdown
sucking
now
dick.
this season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when you fall
first and
into
goal,
the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
It's a short kick. Take it at the 15.
Take it.
And they're
31.
going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Ertz has it left side. An Eagle 1st down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
81, 81. 81, 81. 357.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
Dude, what the fuck? Where did he come from? Dude, come on, dude. This is the most annoying thing ever, dude.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him.
So sure of it. Aaron Donald.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Thank you.
On plays like this where the ball comes free,
Fucking ridiculous. Spins towards the teammate.
to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Goff now looks to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff.
So I picked that.
The
I don't know why I switched.
The ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Taking on the midfield logo. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wins to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release.
Go to bed, baby.
Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
You could just say stand up. It'd be a lot easier to say.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
You didn't try. You didn't say anything.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Like how you get
And what did we talk
mad
about
at me.
prior to the game?
I did
Their
something
ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. For this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
No, you were getting frustrated because your back was hurting, but instead of saying, hey, can you stand up and give me a kiss?
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
What are you talking about?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh my God, you're psycho. Face mask, get the fuck out of here, dude.
No further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll get this one down.
Fucking retarded, dude. Sending it all up blitz, and this dude just running all over me.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground. And
Dude has no offensive line, but he's running all over me. That makes sense.
To the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway.
It's so really like around here anyway.
The same play again.
Oh, we're just gonna keep doing it.
Or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff.
That's what I thought, bitch.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll run for it. This is Abdullah. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Now I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal. It's not what they want, but it's still only the first half. Take the 3 points and move on.
They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Huh?
82, 82.
Matt Collins. That's what we could do here.
Wentz now on first down. And an alley to run. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I said Matt Collins. Here we go.
Breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17.
82, 82. 82, 82.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Great 15, great 15. Great.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Dude, you're not shaking that fucking tackle, bro. I don't care who you are.
Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that's
Fuck outta here.
number 8 for him on the year. From the gun, it's Wentz. Powerful running, forced out to his left.
Block him, nigga. Block him. Run, Wentz.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's got
Thank
it past
you.
the 30
The fuck
before
are you
he's hit
doing,
and
bro?
dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a
Christ,
big problem.
dude.
We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. 23 yards on the play.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted.
He was waiting there, dude. He was waiting there. How is he picking that off, bro? I want to see this. He jumps. Oh my god. I wish my players played zone like that, dude. I literally wish my players played zone.
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Woods the intended receiver. Third down here.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
just beating the play clock is gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Got him.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now. Black. What's up? Black.
Working from the gun. Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 2nd and 10. Goff again. It's caught left side by Cooks. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
76. Our ball.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back to the booth right after this. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Out of the gun. Gone.
No. Fucking idiot. I was trying to stop spread him.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. From the gun, here's Gone. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Gone. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
76.
From the red zone now, Gone. Flush to his right. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Gone.
Thank you.
Flag comes in.
Thank you.
That one falls incomplete.
Excuse me?
Let's see who this
Bro.
is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
Now does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
4 now.
Now Gone. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Gone. And he will take it in.
Why were you not pressing him, bro?
Brandon Cooks.
Can you answer me that? Why were you not pressing him? On an out route. Who does an out route in the end zone?
These guys are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a
Dumbest shit ever, dude.
lead here.
Whatever, let's go.
Looking ahead, they just want to hold it
Dude
for the
throws
final
it on.
moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up
Getting
anything on
pressed.
the other
Dude
side.
gets pressed and somehow
Not
still
at all,
creates
because
space.
If they don't, it almost had the
Ah,
feel
yeah.
and imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down
This
at the
game's
20.
retarded.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throwing is Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Powell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here.
Wow. Wow. He's running at an angle, but still can cut back like that. Like, someone help me, bro. Please, somebody help me.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what it is.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why are you sitting right there? I put you on a playmake, dude. Come on, bro. This is that shit. Why would you...
to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
He ran to the corner.
Into this game.
We'll see if
Just sat there.
a good one for him.
Just sat there.
Again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. From midfield, here's Wentz. Keeps himself upright.
Bro, I wasn't even out of bounds, bro. I wasn't even out of bounds, dog. Come on.
You know, despite the scoreline,
fucking faggot.
One big play away from getting right back in this game.
Try that shit again, Papito. Try it again.
Is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try and throw back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there.
Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That's the second sack of the game.
Do me real good.
They do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Damn, this man's lag switching. Damn, bro, like that?
select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
You could have had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Caddy looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me? Hear me now? Can you hear me? Hear me now? Can you hear me? Hear me now? Can you hear me? Hear me now?
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the London Monarchs. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And right away, he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Wentz to throw on second down. Flush to his right. Throw left side complete. That's Powell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now a first carry for Daniel Comfort, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team. But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Here's Ajayi. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Go, go. 81, 81. Trey 15, Trey 15. Push on.
Wentz now on first down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Great 57.
Now Wentz. Buying time to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Big loss here as he's taken down. Samson Abukum. He's the one to get it, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And the kick by Elliott is good. And thanks to his safety and 2 field goals, this is now an 8-0 game. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Man open, it's Cup, he's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The 13 yards that time of the first.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
We'll tell you, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run with Ajayi. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Flush, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. first down. It's gone. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Here's Goff now on second down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Goff. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he's got it up and through. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Goff now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Trying to get it to Woods.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Now it's Ajayi. And he's going to be met at about the 43. This is Ajayi. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they'll go on the ground. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a toss play. It's Ajayi. Nice carry there of 15 yards.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And now back out comes the offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now he'll let it go on the run, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Down and man inside, down and man. Like. Great 15, great 15. Liz. Great 15, great 15.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back. Lion. Black. Lion. What's your son?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Black. What's your son?
Wentz now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Run.
Now a play fake here on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. That puts a good dent into their first down setback. It's a pickup of 16.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to...
Yo.
I wonder if he took some dance classes in his back.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Yo.
You guys hear me? contest, picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable.
Hello? Is anybody in here? Hello?
Out there. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Michael Bannon in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
Hey, we got 3.
3rd and long. It's gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game,
Yo, I just beat a yeah, give me a second. I just played this dude twice and he just quit on me twice. He was beat me the first time and he quit. Hold on, you gotta give me a second. I gotta do this shit quick. Oh, yo. How are you? For real. Not yet. You guys can start a match without me. I gotta put this proof in quick. What, Fortnite? No, I'm not playing GBs. We're playing franchises, but to get the force win, because this dude quit twice. Yeah, because it's like a franchise, and like winner gets like $50 at the end of the year. Yeah. Hold on, give me a sec. I gotta message these clowns. Who runs man-made? Why do I keep having to go into this shit? Oh God, why does this guy want to play again, dude?
Alrighty, I'm back. Did you win that pool GB game? Where you on? Alright. You don't have it downloaded. I would think his internet would take like 30 minutes to download it. While he plays a quick pool. Pool GB. He's gotta take advantage of his double XP. We finally got that win. What if we take this L on the dispute? It's gonna drop us down to 17-27. It'll drop us to 3rd place. But I doubt we're gonna take the L. I think the match is gonna have to be played out. Dude, they do have 4 disputes. Those look like shit. And look at their dispute percentage. 6, 7. I'm coming. Shit takes forever to load. It's pissy. Nah, I don't think they're gonna want to cancel. He don't even message me back.
How pretty this nigga says.
Pizzy, you getting on or you?
Yeah, I'm talking to the commissioner right now in the league. Cause the commission, if the commission says I have to play again, dude, I'm gonna be so pissed. Cause I'm not trying to, not play and get the loss, but I'm also not trying to like play many times.
Who's hosting? Who am I joining? I'll be right back. Wait for Pizzy, I guess. I'll wash my clothes quick. Wash the clothes.
It's because the accuracy on Fortnite. Be right back, boys. I'll get on in a second.
Yo, I'm ready. Is he coming? Should we do a warm up? Alright, ready up.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. You're a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat. You're a tough guy, that's enough jokes. Then the sun died, the night is young though. The diamond still shine, in a rough. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? Here's a show, put you front row. Talking bro, let your tongue show. Money over and above. That is still my favorite love quote. Put the aside, what the for? I sleep with the and she don't snow. What the yo? Where the love go? Trade the ski mask for the it's a bath. Where the suns go? It's the Swiss beat. That'll drums go. If she's iffy, that'll go. If she's sip double cup toast, I got a duffel full of hundos. That'll love go. Where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. Get the though. I don't bluff, bro. I come out the scuffle without a scuffle. Bro, I don't though. Yellow diamonds up close, catch a sunstroke at your front door with a store. Knock, knock, who's there is how it won't go. Just the jungle, so have the utmost for the nutsos. And we nutso, what the bro? Where I'm from, bro. We grow up fast, we roll up slow. We throw up, she throw up. Dreadlock, ain't time like you don't know. Put the in the bag like a lawnmower. Head pull back like a cornrow. Extra in a stash like a console. Listening to Bono, you listen to Dono. What the bro? Where the love go? Swizzy eat a chef. I like my lunch gross. Just look up, bro. That the scuds go. I see the. But where did bro go? To the unknown. Only way he coming back is through his unbones. If you see what's in my bag, think I'm a lord. It's empty when I give it back. Now where's the up, bro? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo.
You're thinking I'm able to jump, slime. Probably trying to get wins. Trying to get wins. He wins a pool GB with 9 UXP. Yeah, 8-ball pool. It's an app. Yeah. Yeah, there's an AR here. Damn, Bobby, you broke the roof. I can get the air out. I'm on the roof of Castle. Yo, I don't have nothing though. I only got an AR. Anything down here? Can I get the sub, Bobby? Do you have anything else? I only got a common AR. Thanks. I'm gonna check in this room. I got a shotgun now. I got you. I'm coming now. I'm noms now. Hey, it's over. Not me. I think he's right here, Ty. He's by the challenge. I don't know, I'm camping over here. Yeah. Alright, where were they at, Bobby? Old Castle? Oh, I'm dancing, bro. I danced. Ty got us both dancing. Regardless if he stayed up or not, we would have been dead anyway. I just pushed up because I needed more loot and shit. I don't know. I only had the blue sub and an AR, and then I got a pump once we got killed. Oh, dude, it's first game. I feel off. What are you chomping on, Bobby? He lost full. Should we go somewhere else or tilted? Yeah, it is. We start, and I ain't getting no minis or no big pot. Oh my god, dude. There's literally a lot of people here. Holy. This guy's dancing midair? What? Tilted, or castle. Oh my god, dude. I'm dead, Ty. Yep. Yo, come upstairs, Ty. You probably saved me. They're fighting. Oh, Ty, you ran right by him. I hear it now. Bobby, I think he's right there. I'm dead. Here, guys, coming. Kid's pushing. You go up there with an AR, Bobby. You should have like 2 kills. Look to your left. Yep, right here. Look down towards those trees. To your right. West. Yep. There's 3 of them looking. I think it's a whole team. That's the last team, I think, here. They're getting ready to push you, I think. Another fighting. Yeah, they are. Ty's pushing, bud. Oh, he's pushing inside. Everyone getting high ground. Get the full floor. This shit, girl. Yeah, they're all dead. Get that rocket, Bobby. Purple.
Yo, Bobby, you have to play this guy again.
Yo, Ty, give Bobby a meg.
Dude, I have to. The commish said so. Because he was winning the first game and I was winning the second game. Sorry, I might make him quit anyway, so.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the London Monarchs. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What'd you say?
Here we go, bro. Here we go.
Bobby wants 2 of those.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Just picked it off on the first drive again.
This back down inside the 20.
Yeah.
Last week,
Avonte Maddox, before he quit, Avonte Maddox had 3 picks, Bobby. That first drive, Avonte Maddox, another pick.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball were the first ones to let him know.
And he is into the end zone.
I just scored on my first run with Jay-Jai. Might be quick, Bobby.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away.
One shot.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, ah, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff for Gurley.
Other one's out in the open.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like
he was about to go for the 4th down, but all right.
Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
I just picked him again.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Bobby knows how to run this
So
shit.
after the INT, here's Wentz. Steps away.
Bobby don't know how to run it.
Complete.
Today's NFL, these big
You
guys
know,
are quick
like,
receivers. They move them all
but-
over the place to try and find good matchups. And they
You
have
don't
one.
want to.
They were just
Is-
able to
is-
complete the pass.
Is Bobby flying? Is Bobby flying? Oh god, Bobby's flying. You guys
Yo,
are
there's a
doomed.
fort here. Look out.
Now Wentz. Flush to his right.
That'd be crazy if you like this.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
Oh, you're getting
It's a
shot
no
at.
run here. He throws it away, and now it's third. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense
You got
mad.
mad people on you guys, though. The
Give you a
plane's
great
about to get
opportunity,
destroyed.
You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
And there's a run to be happy with.
There was a chest there.
Yardage, they'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
I thought I saw
He
one.
has got it from 55 yards away.
And there's a balloon
That
right
was
next to
never
it, too.
in doubt.
A balloon.
They got the interception, but very little movement after.
Oh,
and that
snap, that
forces
Bill
them
wasn't
to
there
settle
before, was
for
it?
three, and it does feel
I don't
like
think that-
settling when that
that might be
happens,
done.
doesn't
It
it?
certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field.
Why
So
was
it's
there
a
big build there, but
sudden
nobody
change,
getting the
right?
loot?
Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Oh no, people are gonna
They'll
be.
try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and
Yeah.
that'll make it second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And that is
Bobby was getting
incomplete
the
here.
balloons. Make sure Ty doesn't get aired.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a
Ty's
third and
dead.
6. Out of the gun, gone. Flushed out right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And here's another interception.
Bobby was getting the
that
balloons
this
worst
first
time.
quarter. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
We hit him before or something. Dang. I wouldn't even have challenged that for though. I would have just let him. You were hitting him for blue.
Nah, I'm in the game. Dude, I just got pass interference on Ronald Darby. What kind of horseshit is that?
Now a first down throw, gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Dude, pick that.
Back with one complete.
Pick that, Darby or
Stop it, but
Maddox.
he
Come
does take
on.
it all the way to the 2. That
Such
one goes for
bullshit.
24
Should have 2
yards.
picks this drive.
Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff,
We did have
offensive
50
line,
at the end.
receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That could be. And he is
Yeah, well,
into the
he ain't
end
scoring
zone
again,
for a
buddy.
touchdown.
I'll let you have a little taste of success this drive. But you got lucky. Should have 2 picks. Pass interference on Ronald Darby. What the fuck? And then Maddox overruns the ball. Yeah, shank it, bitch. Up. He's lagging out again.
Second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
This dude's lagging again. If he lags out, oh, that's it. I'm screenshotting it. Yeah.
2? 3? There's a pump here for somebody. You guys good? Full action sniper here. Oh my god, I got one on me. Need help? Nice. I need heals. I'm 5 health. No bandies? What the fuck? I hit him 42. 42. I hit him 42. I have 5 health. He probably had the easiest 3-piece. All of us are 5 health. Let's just hit somewhere else then if you want. Let's hit Snobby this time. We've been. Then there's loot. The only downfall is running. But if there's a plane at Snobby, we should be good. Did you say snow parts? Snobby is snow parts. Let's just go Snobby. Just give it a try. We win usually 70% of the time. Not really. Yo, we got another team here. We got one team. He's in my house.
That's exactly what you need, isn't it?
Where the fuck is this guy camping at?
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where to waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I write my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It replies.
I'm like fucking healing up like it's duty. Getting hard too.
$3.1 million. Whiskey, nigga. Ain't no burn, it just comes from the whiskey bottle. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm running down low. What? An RPG rated his head. Fuck. Alright, last one. Whether we lose.
Ice the game, had to ice the game. So much ice, too much, had to ice the lane. Breathe the dust, had to breathe the lane. Camera phone, turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and grown up, guess I'm homegrown, well known. That is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came out froze. Ice, I put my heart inside, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside and only God knows. Yeah, the clinics, but that baby wipe the snow. I wipe the snow. What's a liquid till they explode? Superstars out, brand new cars. We by the bar now, swaying doors now. Now smash, shots and goals, rock the shows, big bang rolls, cash. Now she go, for the team, now she don't skid, splash. Talking about putting up on the ground, man, the leader. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Think about putting up on the ground, man, the leader. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Break with stars out, not aboard the house, get deported out, moved out for a shot, Marvin the Martian, I'ma put your brain in my ocean, proceed with caution, skeleton AP is frosted,
Yeah, where else? It's at L's. L's in the corner brick.
Chanel bag is ostrich, stay down, come up under cautious,
Bring the L's.
diamond milk, I'ma get the on welfare, the pink stone real,
Look at the roof on corner brick. You can, if you get that shotgun, you might be able to run it. I'm down.
gotta get the grace of the God, 3 rock stars, nobody seeing the game on God. Superstars out, brand new cars, we by the bar now, swaying doors now. Now smash, shots and goals, rock the shows, big bang rolls, cash. Now she go, for the team,
Rift. I gotta launch back. I got minis for you guys. You need some? I got a med kit and minis. I think I'm gonna use the tack. There's a purple bolt sniper over here. Nobody wants that. Another big pot. I can stack 50 pots. I'm stacking minis too. I got a launch pad also. Yeah, I looted it already. I got 2 big pots. Nah, I don't think I was on the roof. Oh, they're launching. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's snowballs and shit, he says.
Oh, somebody's lighting them up. I knocked one. Let's launch, launch, launch. I'm launching now. He knows we're launching. Stinky.
Stinky Binky.
All that loot. Oh, I got guys on me. I got guys on me. I'm one shot. I'm down low. Trying. I don't know. I'm healing up now. Alright, I gotta get this. I had no wood. I'm coming up. Yeah, I got it. Yep, no, that's true. Should we push? I can't. I'll just use the med kit while I'm at it.
This guy's running pistol offense. Multiple D. What the fuck?
I just used it. Yeah, I'm trying to get your guys over here. Launching up. Yeah, there's. Bobby, get in, get in. Hi, I'm one shot. Yep, I'm finally dead. You're good, Bobby? I got minis. Alright. See if there's any med kits. I'm not even healing up, I'm just gonna wait for him. I only got shields. I don't have a med kit.
And coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, wow. He has ball first. Alright, ball first.
Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Bobby, take that cookie spot.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the rookie from Notre Dame, it's Josh Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
There he goes. Head kick.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wins.
What's better, heavy shotgun or
Run
one
for this.
pump shotgun?
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat.
There
There they could not. Demario Davis there on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the
We got
defense
guys over
with
here
5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Camping in here so you guys don't
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
They're up there fighting.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn.
Oh, yeah.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I got one shot. Wait. Alright, focus on the guys behind them. I have one white. He's probably healing up.
Taken down for a loss back at the 3. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I'm dropping.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Nice shot.
Now this time Breeze will throw. On the check down he finds Kamara. And they'll bring it down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
Yeah,
that's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the 1st.
So the goal is at least a 1st down here, right? Pick up a 1st down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. Breeze now on 1st down.
Oh, he's trying to snipe you.
Forced out to his left.
Oh my God. And I watched it too. Drew Brees moved back, stepped back, threw the ball 80 yards. Fuck out of here on a wheel route. Should have just watched it. I knew I should have watched it.
Why did he stay up?
Oh my God.
He knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm too.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill!
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a...
Is that Corey in here?
Bobby, I don't know if we're going to make it. Yeah, use the refs. Yep,
Maybe just a slight detour on what's
use
been
it,
a
Bobby. I
strong
don't think we're gonna
drive.
make it.
Here's 2nd and 11.
Use it, use it, use it, use it. Use it, Bobby. 10, 5. No! I just made it! I made it! I'm out!
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about
in
the
the
29,
shit.
maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 2 on
No,
that run,
okay.
and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Look at this right here on the edge, man. It's such a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Throwing now is Breeze. And that's complete.
Yeah,
It's
RPC.
Watson. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his 2nd season. And he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, those guys who can break down defenses.
They're all getting off, Corey.
Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating in Tennessee.
I'm on here.
Finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
I'll be on the
He'll go
ball.
backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Sounds good,
He
bud.
lost
Peace out,
2,
though.
and it brings up
I'll see you
4.
guys tomorrow.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw
See you
those
guys.
lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put
Yeah,
a foot in the
it is.
ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
No, let me see it.
On first down, Wentz escaping the pressure right. To the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier. Some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Wentz now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable.
Bend over. Good.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down.
Did he?
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw.
Yeah.
Chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah. You're going off?
Working from the gun. Wentz. Flushed out right. And Tate's got it. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Yeah.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
I'm playing some Madden right now, by Willow.
And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground.
In the
game.
2nd quarter, though.
A gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Straight 15, straight 15.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Now he'll let it go deep right. It's caught at the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to...
Try and here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run on first down. Adams. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Adams with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And that moment 14-0 Corey. Always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there?
I said,
he's been dreaming about
just scored 14-0 now.
It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee. And
gotta watch my latest video.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
21.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Bryant. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his
on the Eagles,
confidence that borders on arrogance. And that
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll run with a second-year man. This is Jay Ajayi. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's Adams. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Oh, yeah. It's his second one. Just like that. Same play.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Oh, that spin move dirty, right? I was beating some guy earlier, 36-0, and he quit. He said I lagged out.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Think he's gonna throw the ball again?
Onto the field comes New Orleans.
What?
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Yeah.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're
He's got a man complete.
Wow, what a bad play by me.
Across midfield and inside the 45. And give him a gain of 37.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs
yeah, that's bullshit.
A big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Eluding the pressure right.
Darby with 2 picks.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
What is this dude doing? Nothing, this dude was like, pause the game. I think he's upset that I keep picking him off. This dude cannot stop me or no.
They'll begin here with Adams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, here's Wentz. He'll buy some time right.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Wentz almost caught it. Oh my god, that would have been crazy.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line. A minute 52 left to play in this second quarter. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Hold on, peeing.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Bridgewater. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
Really
dude, that's Teddy Bridgewater.
Toes, and they're getting at him.
Bridgewater to throw it. Well, this is caught by Ginn.
So you got Teddy Bridgewater and I'm dead.
30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
So this guy got Teddy Bridgewater in.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
22. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11 on second down. Adams. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
81.
Now Wentz on third down. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
What a sack.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Eagles send out their punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Ginn. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Bridgewater on first down. He's going to air one out. Tough to break. And this is caught. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll get you over. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case,
that was actually pretty dirty. Sounded dope.
Working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. To throw, Bridgewater. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Because your voice probably isn't, you gotta accept it.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Bridgewater now from the 50. And this is going to be caught.
I think Rizzo Hill now picked that off. That's what I want to know.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time,
I know, I can't help it. It's just the way the game's going right now.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver, complete.
What's he gonna do when he has no time in the pocket? No time in the pocket.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Derek Barnett, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. from the shotgun. It's Bridgewater. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads
My
now
dumbass
to
didn't cover him
down.
again.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he takes it.
Ooh, we got a touchdown. About time.
Touchdown, Saints. Mark Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now a toss going left. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner,
Cool, you see that return I just had?
We used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage.
Yeah, I know, you got the delay.
Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Good chip.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Fucked up right there, and that play I should hit the hole. Yeah, he's a beast, isn't he?
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will swell the lead to 16. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I know. Should have called it, though.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Because he's a scrambling quarterback now.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to launch this thing. What? Got his man.
Look at this catch he just had. Look at this catch he just had. Look at this catch he just had.
And they do find
Sick to my stomach.
He takes it to the 25.
I'm sick to my stomach right now.
A big play for the Saints on third down. 64 yards.
Look at that bullshit, right? Fucking Jalen Mills, what's new?
Throw for Bridgewater. Going for it all.
Thank you.
And that one falls
Not here.
incomplete. Looked like he might have had
Not here,
position
Pendale.
there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball
all
that is
good.
thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Steps away to his left.
Dude, what the fuck was that? Pick that, Russell.
He'll get it down this
Oh
time to
my
17.
god, you idiot.
Reception good for 7. It's third down.
This one should have gone in favor of the defense, don't you think? They flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by a
Let's pick them up, baby.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions...
It's funny, they have like Carson Wentz's voice on here because it sounds just like him when he's doing audible. Yeah.
This one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
Play action. Now Wentz. Now he's forced out right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a first down. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Look at this play, Corey.
Alshon Jeffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
2 and 6. I literally can't lose a game.
Comes New Orleans, and they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot.
Is it? Oh my god, this dude just had a bomb.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Touchdown, this dude.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's fine. I was in the wrong formation. I didn't realize I was in the wrong formation.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints make some inroads
done by me.
that deficit. And he showcased his blazing speed.
Oh yeah, just gonna run the ball out.
Football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Watch this, Corey.
He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Wentz to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right.
Good pick.
Aguilar, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
I threw a bad pass. That was all me. Dumb pass. Should never do that pass.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here's Bridgewater. Smith catches left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses. And he's going to be taken down.
Barnett, sack number 4, bro.
Derek Barnett in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. A second down throw for Bridgewater. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints.
Pass,
touchdown.
buddy.
Traquan Smith with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. From the gun, Bridgewater. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit.
This is a ball game, baby. Let's go.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And now running right through it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run it here with Adams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there.
Timeout already.
2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Bro, come on, dude.
The turning point they need.
No, it's not the turning point. This game's over.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Sorry.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He'll let it fly in the direction again.
Thank you.
And it drops down incomplete.
Nothing. Get the fuck out of
Thought he
here.
might have had it. Instead, second
Try this
down.
shit again.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Bridgewater. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Bridgewater now.
Kamara threw 4 Eagles.
The end zone, touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Here's Bridgewater. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Adams. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Bro,
We'll see how
I know I'm playing. I'm tired.
Here in this 4th quarter. A carry for Adams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Being chased out left.
That was game.
It's intercepted.
That was game.
By Ken Crowley. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Should just ran the ball out.
Error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. back to throw.
Oh, word.
Again has it complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, I ain't gonna lose the Warriors, so.
Up there, and it'll be second down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
Watch this play.
He lost the football. And it's
Watch this play. This dude's tight. This dude's tight. Yo. He quit. Yo, what? Hold on. I just made that dude quit the league. I swear to God. You want me to send you a screenshot? Huh? True. It's a bunch of like Madden leagues. If you got it, I can get you in them. You like pick a team and like it's mad fun. But yeah, I'm about to get off the way. That's alright. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. You know why he was mad? Because he was 4 and 5. And I beat him because I was 3-6. Now I'm 4-6. Corey, I can make a late playoff run. Look at this. Look at the standings. They're all 7-2, but they all got to play each other. Yeah. Alright, bro. Go Birds tomorrow. Oh, you're not going with Dan and them? 1760. Alright, I might watch it with my dad, to be honest. Alright. What are you? Get Madden. Alright, yo, peace out, dog.